You guys had more official games than you had practice games since you joined the team.
Yeah, it's true.
The time maximum 20 IQ.
But it's true. You're really dumb.
We're in Dallas. How you like Dallas?
I love Dallas. Yeah. America's great.
You're my favorite.
Spoken from a man who would love a new visa.
Yeah, probably. It's like, please, I do love your country. Let me in. Does it feel like a home event for you boys?
I mean, for me, not really. I mean, not gonna lie.
That's fair.
But I think for everybody else, and I know for the organization, it's very important. So.
Yeah, they're right down the road. Yeah. JT, really quick, we have the new Vertigo in. Have you guys had a chance to check it out? And because we saw the video was of I think it was Halzerga. It might have been Grim or someone saying we just got like really good on Vertigo. We felt really comfortable. Now it's changed.
Yeah, we played a few games on it already the last few days, but yeah, we just have to see how the matches go because no one really knows like how people are going to play on it, and yeah, it's going to be interesting. Yeah.
Have you come up with I mean, Falcons is in here, so don't say it too loud, but have you come up with like a philosophy on how you want to approach things on the new Vertigo?
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Yeah. What about Dust 2? Thoughts on Dust 2?
I love Dust 2, so I'm happy it's in the pool, personally.
Opper, Dust 2?
I mean, it's the upper paradise.
Fuck yeah, we're going to get some good Dust 2 games. I love this map pool. I mean, you guys have to be a little bit annoyed by maybe some changes coming to the event, but for the rest of us, it's sweet. Being like, everything's new. We get to just see a bunch of random stuff.
I mean, I'm not really annoyed about it. I actually like it when there's new stuff to play and stuff like that. I mean, I wish it was like, we got given like a week, maybe. Yeah. But 3 days, it's fine. We'll just play some Vertigo games and we'll see how it goes.
Spoken like a true North American. Well done. Graham.
What's up?
How we doing? How's Complexity doing?
Like generally, I mean,
generally.
We're not sick. We're not jet lagged, so we're ahead of pretty much every.
So underperformances across the board. Have you made a plan to actually inject all your players with food poisoning at this event?
I can neither confirm nor deny that will happen, but we'll probably get it from the food anyway. So.
It just seems to happen. How is it for you out here in Texas?
I love it here in Texas. Yeah. It feels like a second home. It's really cool to go see all the guys at the HQ. You know, people I typically only see like once every 3 times a year or something. So it's nice to meet the people I actually work with on a somewhat daily basis. Obviously, I see these guys a lot as well, but like I'm sort of the link between the two. So yeah, it's nice to go back and see all the guys at the HQ and yeah.
Let me ask you a question, because you do a really good job of posting like all like the crazy travel schedule that you guys have to be on for all the events and days at hotels and days in airplanes and all that jazz. What's 2025 looking like?
I mean, it's hard to say without knowing the locations of all the events. Yeah. It's hard to say. I think a lot of teams and players are going to get very burnt out very quickly. Okay. Because I think there's going to be a lot of FOMO going on, especially with how the Valve ranking works. Like you have to actually play matches to get points in the ranking. You can't just like have one good result and then just like sit on it forever. So I think a lot of teams are going to get a very sharp wake-up call that they're going to have to play a lot of tournaments, which we already do now generally, but like I think it's going to be like you're going to feel like you need to play more and more and more. And I think that it's going to cause a lot of problems, a lot of burnout, and I think it's a really bad situation as it looks right now. Okay. And that's coming from a North American team who already fucking have it the worst. Like, I think even the European teams. I mean, Christ, I see the European teams go from like Broland had played like 2 weeks at EPL, goes to Betboom Dacha. I'm exhausted. Like, come on, dude. Like, I'm sorry. I empathize with everyone, but that's fucking weak shit. Like we were already on the road for 3.5 weeks before that. We even got that. Like something like I'm looking at the next season. Like we could be on the road like 12 weeks in a row, like away from home in hotels. Like seeing European teams complain about 3 weeks is just fucking joke shit. Especially like the teams that are going to be on that cusp of like major qualification. That's when they're going to be like panic spamming events. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, I've heard a lot of things about the RMRs for next year, but like one of the things I heard was that they didn't want to remove the RMRs until the lingering effects of the partner leagues had finished. Okay. And considering Valve's ranking takes in 6 months, like hopefully the first major of next year should not use the Valve ranking to invite. Okay. But after that, I think like you have to remove the RMRs. So you think the lag time will be like first major next year as RMRs and then the system kind of switches over? Yeah, I think they have to because like Valve is so against the partner system that you can't have like, the Blast World Finals of this year, which is qualified basically entirely from the Blast partners to contribute heavily to the rankings for the next because I mean, if you're going to invite teams to the major, it's probably going to be around March, April time maybe. Okay. So or to the RMRs for example. Yep. Then I think they have to wait a little while. So okay, I've never looked at it from that perspective. That's actually a cool angle. All right, cool. Well, thanks, boys.
All right. The smoke criminal in the flesh.
Back, man.
How does it feel to be back, man?
Definitely exciting. A lot of familiar faces. I think it's an environment I've been away from for a while. Kind of brings the flair back out and kind of revives it a little bit. So
Is it weird just going through like that, like doing like SSD setup and everything? It's been a while.
it's a little weird, but at the same time, when you hear SSDs, you hear media, it's like, oh my god, like we gotta do this again. But it's part of the job, and gotta get it done.
Tell me a little bit, what was the preparation like for you guys coming into this? Did you practice at all? Like, what were you doing to prepare, if anything at all?
I tried playing with them while they were in Europe. It was a little tough. I was playing with 170 ping, but the objective was just trying to get a feel with them and kind of know their tendencies, get some chemistry going. But all in all, I think it's to make Nico comfortable too with his callings, and I think so far so good. I think our prep is not the best it can be, but definitely coming out ready.
You've recently also stood in for a little bit for Legacy. What's the biggest difference between the two teams having to do that?
Well, I think there's a clear difference. One's tier 1, one's still kind of like getting there. But playing with Legacy, we were playing in the NA region, so a lot of the reactions and stuff that people do against us is stuff that I already expect. But playing with them, I kind of started hesitating a little bit, start thinking about what the reactions are and, you know, how the other team's going to do things if I do this. So I'm hesitating a lot for sure, but it's also like a learning process and coming back to getting to the right footing.
What do you think about the new update? Did you have a chance to play it at all, the new Incendiary and stuff?
I did actually a few times. I probably played like 2-3 days with the new update. I think it's a very good update. I think it brings kind of back to the CS days. The mollies aren't as overpowered as they should be. And I think it kind of shifts things to the T side a little more.
What have you been up to recently? You've been grinding, you've been streaming, what's been going on?
Lately, gaming a lot, but honestly just trying to focus on myself, trying to get stuff done, and got some growing up to do, you know, time to grow up. You know, I'm not 18, I'm not young Stu anymore. I gotta do adult things and, you know, kind of grow up from there.
It sucks, but welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Adulting. All right, man. Have fun. You're gonna do great, I'm sure. Nico, we just heard from Stewie. You're gonna be in-game leading. Was this the plan all along?
God damn, man, he can't keep any secrets. I mean, you guys are gonna have to do some lip reading to figure out who's gonna be ideal.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I mean, I remember last time I played with the standing event, so I think it's gonna be a bit more relaxing. So we should have way more fun and no pressure. So yeah, if you get to the playoffs, I think that's gonna be very fun for us to play because we have Jake on the team. I think the crowd's gonna be on our side, so that's our main goal.
How tough it is when you go into a tournament and you know you have to have a stand-in. How tough it is like to choose a player, what type of a player, young, up and coming, more experienced. How do you do that?
Yeah, I mean, it depends like what role kind of you need to replace with. And obviously we had to replace an IGL who has been kind of like entry figure, like he was taking the space. So, and obviously you can't bring another IGL, that makes no sense, right? So we just tried to find someone who could kind of be a bit more versatile, who could fill in like more roles, that he could entry, that could help the IGL a bit and generally just take space for us. So I think Jake is a perfect fit when it comes to that, and that's probably one of the biggest reasons why we took him.
Was it fun practicing with him with 170 ping?
I mean, it was definitely better practicing than not practicing. So yeah, we used the best what we could, and it wasn't good for him, but I think we gained a bit of a form with him, I would say.
Is this new update and the patch and the changes to Vertigo finally gonna make you ban the map?
I don't know, we'll see. I mean, we can't say anything, but like this event, obviously we have to stick what we had before, and we'll see how it goes.
What do you think about the incendiary changes and some of the other changes in the patch, the economy?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the CT molly right now. I think it's gonna change the way you play a lot, especially on certain maps like Mirage and maybe Ancient as well. Nuke as well, I was testing like if you do a deep molly now in Nuke, like they can pretty much always run around it. So I think there's gonna be a lot of change. I'm not a big fan of it, but yeah, we'll see how it plays out. I mean, you just have to adapt and find the new ways how to prevent of like using the control. And I'm glad that now you can maybe afford the molly in second round. For example, if you lose pistol, I think that's gonna be a good change. But overall, yeah, we will see how. I think it's good that we have new things and people have to come up with new ideas. I think that's fun, but I'm not sure if it's good or not.
Any thoughts just on the first matchup, Falcons?
I mean, I think we got pretty good opponent for our first game. I think we have a chance of winning. It's a best of one as well. I think we're gonna play the maps that we are comfortable on. So yeah, I think we have a good chance of winning.
All right, man. Thank you so much. Good luck. Have fun.
What's happening in here? Pictures. Oh, this makes me so happy. Flames is here and he's gonna take over for me. He's gonna be my interviewer from now on. I'm gonna finish my day. How you boys doing? How's the travel?
I'm good. The travel was okay. Better for him, but it was okay overall.
Yeah. How you feeling, Zawu?
Yeah, I feel good. I have a good travel day as well. I have a good... but yeah, I feel good. Have good nights of sleep. Yeah, feel good.
I'm asking all the operas. Are you excited for Dust 2?
Yeah, always. Even though before I did not like this map, but I'm excited. Yeah.
What do you guys think of the Vertigo changes?
I think it's good overall. I think it's a bit weird we play it so fast because you don't have time to actually learn the new map, kinda.
What, Apex didn't find a way to install Counter-Strike on his phone?
No, not really, but I think in the big picture the update is good. Yeah. I think the timing is a bit off. Sure. But that's it.
Yeah. What do you guys expect? We were some of us were talking about like this event. How many times Vertigo going to get played? Who's going to be picking it? Like with the map pool so crazy, with Dust 2 in, now new Vertigo, it's like you don't have all the options to avoid everything.
I think mostly underdogs, I guess. Like I guess if you are a big underdog, I would pick Vertigo because probably 50-50 yes.
Even though, yeah.
That's how I see it.
Even those two, I think it's tough map. Yeah. And I'm thinking about Inferno. Not a lot of teams doesn't play Inferno.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a cowboy hat on. Okay. You didn't do the cowboy hat?
No.
You should get in one more and do the cowboy hat.
It's okay.
This is amazing. Jesus, I love that guy. He's great. All right, boys. Well, you enjoyed the rest of your pictures? No, I'm just in here chatting, so we're doing whatever. Yeah, and then I saw him wearing a cowboy hat, and I was like, all right, we'll hang out. Here, wait, what if you turn around, face the blue, and then turn back and shoot as fast as possible? Like a quick draw. Yeah. Give me that. Yeah. Are you pumped for the changes? Are you excited? Are you nervous? What's the general emotion?
No, I'm excited. I think changes are always welcome. So I'm excited for sure. Excited.
Cool. What do you think? I haven't touched on this yet with anyone. What do you think of like the M4 change, the price reduction?
I'm not sure. I mean, I think at the first I thought it wasn't much of a change because it's only $100, but then also changing the incendiary as well, it's like maybe it can make a bit of a difference. But I still think the silence is still like a bit better than the A4, so I'm not sure it'll change too much. I think people might experiment a bit more and start using it because it's a change, so people are like, oh, we'll use it, but I think in the future I don't think it'll make too much of a difference, but we'll see.
What about you mentioned the incendiary, the molly spread difference now on the CT side. Have you played any games with it, any practice games at all?
No practice, because I think it was so late the update, but I played a few pugs and...
Did it mess with you at all?
It was definitely different. I think the duration as well, because usually like maybe you're making a play with like asking for a flash and you're used to the timing of when to ask for the flash, and now it's a bit different, like a couple seconds difference. And also on Inferno, Banana, it's a bit nicer as a T because there's not one Molotov that can spread to both sides now, so it's a bit nicer for me at least.
Okay, so a little bit of fun mixed in there. All right, cool. Well, good luck this week.
Thank you.
We're here in a space, in a thing. Behind the scenes, group stage is played over here. You're all good. You can walk in if you want. The team's playing here, obviously. Nice little setup. IEM, 100th IEM background. It's absolutely magnificent. This looks like an analyst desk. So this is where the host and the analysts will be. And lots of lights, lots of cameras. You guys know the drill. Yeah, this all looks fun. Interview station is over here. Banks will be doing the interviews, I believe, at this event. And if I look that way, that looks like it's going to be some kind of a caster setup, which I'm seeing this for the first time. So that's where me and Dinko, Chad, and Alex will be for the main broadcast. So that's all cool. I could be wrong on all that. It's whatever.
Sorry, Alexi. It's you got the short end of the stick today. How you feeling? How's it going?
Feeling good. Dallas always nice.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about initial thoughts of the new update.
Initial thoughts was on the airplane connecting to Wi-Fi when I got the message that we're gonna play the new patch. Obviously for us, not the biggest deal in the world as we didn't play Vertigo yet. So for the teams that do play it and they're permabanning another map, gonna be a bit tough. I don't think they're gonna get the best preparation. Maybe they can today after media practice a bit. It's gonna be tough, but for us, obviously the new dynamics with the mollies, with the economy, we just need to make sure we're sharp on it and game by game, just follow what's the meta, like what are people doing, what we should do. But I think we're gonna be fine.
All right. You guys didn't get to play it at all yet.
No, we only played Face It and obviously running around our own server, but we played 1 day of practice with the new patch. So some matches at least, but still maybe not enough to understand what all the possibilities are and what you need to do better.
How have things been going for you guys? You know, since the major, there was really only Pro League in there, right? So you had some time to practice. So what has been the focus really after that?
I mean, we came from the Pro League a bit before than we should have, obviously, because we lost on the first round of playoffs. Took a couple days off, practiced for over a week now, just trying to do everything we can in order for us to be prepared here. And we have 1 more tournament remaining for the season, and just trying to stay sharp because obviously expectations changed after major, and we just need to find ourselves, need to find the groove, need to find the passion, need to find everything that was there in order for us to play like we did during the major, not let things go into our head, and just understanding it's still a grind, and every team is like the competition is wild, and every team is doing everything they can in order to win, and sometimes it's really small margins, and yeah, we just need to be sharp here.
Listen, the major is huge, right? So you get 1 event. You get 1 event off after that. That was Pro League for you. Now you're going to bounce back. Tell me any thoughts on the first matchup.
First matchup, BIG. We actually played them in Pro League, managed to win them there, but it's going to be a best of 1. You can always prepare a bit differently. You can predict the map pretty accurately, and the team who is, let's say, winning both pistols and just has a good game plan to go out of, you could make a good upset. But for us, we're feeling confident. We had a couple talks after Pro League, and I think everybody has the right mentality when going into here. But just arrived yesterday, our first day here. We're gonna have some practice soon, so we're gonna see if everyone is sharp already.
Some Tex-Mex?
Some Tex-Mex. I just ordered actually.
All right, man. Thanks for your time. Good luck. Have fun. I'll be seeing you around.
We're sneaking in, boys.
No way.
We finally got you.
No way.
All right, first question. For you look like you're busy. Are you guys winning 3 in a row?
Hell yeah.
That's what I like to see. That's what I like to hear. How about you, Torji? You ready for this shit?
Yeah, I'm just doing my NVIDIA settings. It's really intense settings.
Digital vibrance 81%. Gamma, we're lowering that to 0.96. Now, how much work did it go through to figure out 0.96 versus 0.97?
There is a lot of discussion with my teammates, 87, 89, 96, but I ended up on 90.
96 is the perfect one. You got 55% contrast, 42% brightness. The people want to know those things.
Yeah.
Someone's going to be messing with their settings. Yeah. You guys down here?
I'm chilling, man.
You chilling?
Yeah, you can talk to my boy here, though.
All right. Jimmy,
What's up?
what's been going on, man? How was Belgrade?
Good. Belgrade was amazing. I enjoyed a lot.
Another nice 3-0 as well?
Clean one.
That felt good?
Definitely.
You're on a bit of a streak right now, you boys.
Yeah, I mean, 2 tournaments in a row and looking for the 3rd one, hopefully.
The three-peat.
Exactly, and it's also, there is a little bit of crowd here, so something we look forward with,
You're looking forward to the crowd, you say?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. We need to overcome it,
You ready? You ready to overcome the challenges? What about you? You ready to overcome the challenge?
Yeah, no, man, I'm shaking my boots, man.
Not even at the crowd yet, and you're already scared of it.
Now we're ready.
Good, man. I mean, everything seems... You know, I was laughing. You guys got tested like day one with like a Dust 2 right out of the gate.
And we smoked them. And then we smoked the next team. Then we smoked the next team. I mean, we do what we do, you know?
Hell yeah. I like that. Vertigo looking good for you guys too? You like the changes?
I think the changes are good, but not so fast and sudden with 2. But I think overall it's nice to have changes. It was a very boring map, in my opinion.
I mean, for me, it's not a problem. You know, I'm B-anchor.
Wait, but let me, the B anchor on Vertigo has got to be the worst position of any map as a CT. That has got to be the hardest position to play.
I mean, I really don't like it as well, and I think actually it's really hard, especially if they do like B default, it's really awful to play.
This guy's telling you to rotate to the A bomb site, and you're a B defender. You gotta be ready for an execute. You gotta be ready for a peek. You gotta be ready for a boost. You gotta be ready for an op. You got shit on your hands.
Exactly. I never get help. You know, I'm always alone.
To be honest, I feel bad for him as a mid player, bro. I just play window and I just see him get bombarded. Molly's here, Nate's here. He has nowhere to stand. I'm like, Jimmy, can you play right side for me? Yeah, I can. It's okay. And then he just dies every round, bro.
Well, you know, something's working though, so we got that going for us. Good luck this week, boys.
Thank you.
Go for 3.
Hey guys, how's it going? Long time no see. Any thoughts on the new update?
I mean, it's good that we had exactly 0 days to prepare for it. It's very good, but I think the map looks interesting, and Vertigo was one of our good maps, so we like it.
What about Dust 2 being back, Rainbow? How do you feel about that?
Feeling really good. I mean, it's one of our best maps of all time, and if not the best map. But yeah, we have to show it now. I think some things change also with CS2, so maybe it's not the same anymore. So let's see.
Is it tough to have to deal with jet lag again?
Nah, actually, I slept like a baby in the plane. I'm like a big bear, you know. I went to the plane, I just fell asleep for 8 hours. Didn't notice anything, and I'm pretty fresh, actually.
How is it for you now that you've been a while on Big, talking in German? Obviously in Mouz, it was an international team. Is it weird, or is it just way easier?
It became natural now, but it was super weird the first weeks. I was like, I couldn't handle talking German again. I didn't speak it for nearly 3 years of player time, and then it was just... But now you get used to it. Now it's a good vibe again, you know?
We were talking so much, like literally so much, like the rounds were so hectic, and we couldn't understand each other, so... But now it's a bit better, of course.
All right, I'll let you guys do this thing over here. We're gonna come outside the makeup room. Talk to Thompson a little bit, if that's okay. How you doing, buddy?
Good, thanks. You?
I'm doing fine. Just, on media duty today. I have to ask you, it's a little bit weird not having Gob around.
Definitely it's weird, yeah. But, life goes on.
What are your thoughts on the new update?
To be fair, I think Vertigo looks good. It's some good changes that, for example, the connector is open now. It's more moves to be on the X on X positions. But overall, I think it's quite interesting to play a new update with this less time. But we will see how it goes. And especially Dust 2 is now back. We have now some time to prepare and also to play. We have played just against Astralis a few weeks ago, or like 1 week ago. So we are comfortable on the map, but we will see how it works on LAN.
How about the first matchup against NaVi? How are you feeling about that?
Good. There's nothing to lose.
Tell me any plans for some activities while you're here outside of the games? Anything you like to do when you come to the US or Dallas specifically?
Food.
Tex-Mex or what? Barbecue?
Barbecue, Taco Bell, all these, Chick-fil-A, all these kind of things.
Get all the fast food chain. Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich?
Yeah, some maybe, yeah.
All right, man. Good talking to you. Good luck. See you around.
Look at this dork just over here practicing his lines. He's going to record a skit. We're going to bug the shit out of him, make him forget everything. He's going to be a lawyer. You are today? What's the next role? Yeah, after you win the award as Elrond. In my heart, maybe not officially. In my heart, you were a great Elrond. You're a lawyer today.
I am absolutely a lawyer. Am I at discretion to reveal what's happening here, or should we hide that?
No. You can reveal anything. It's going to come out. People will still be surprised.
Great. So I'm finally fulfilling one of my long dream of mine, which is to defend Zaiwu of all attacks coming out of the community. Right. I think he's currently being withheld against his own rights, and
we gotta be quiet. We gotta be quiet. Come over here. They can hear us outside. All right. He's got some sensitive microphones in there.
Okay, that well. As
you're defending Zaiwu. Are you prepared for all the attacks that are going to be levied against him?
Yeah. Listen, I think it's a pretty open and close case. It's very straightforward. He's obviously innocent of any charges coming against him. I'm very well prepared. I've actually spent all night reading my brief.
Okay.
And I know the spectators are going to try and play it dirty. You know.
Well, it's Chad and Alex.
Exactly. Yeah, you know, they're always trying to trap him on some complications. I'm here to make sure that his interests are protected.
Okay, that makes sense. What do you think is the number one attack going to be thrown at you? What's the number one thing you got to defend to win this case?
You know, I think some people might say he didn't really play well in the grand final of Pro League.
Can't really defend that one though, can you?
Oh, I have plenty of arguments against that. Don't worry about
No,
it. It's
you
going to
don't.
come in this kit.
No, you don't.
Listen, I got a job to do, okay? I got a job to do.
Hey guys, how's it going? Your favorite time of the day again?
Yeah, I have to go.
God damn it! He was my first victim, but now it has to be you, nerds. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Are you jet lagged?
No. I think like the adjustment from Europe to America is it's easy, I would say.
All right, tell me your first thoughts on the update.
I don't know what to say. I think like it was good update. I would say about the city side, about the city molly. I don't know if it's good or not. But the Vertigo, I don't know. I feel like the Valve wants Vertigo so. I don't know. I don't understand why. Why is the reason?
Me neither.
I think they should remove it. Like they're trying so hard to keep them up, and I think the spawns are pretty good about the Vertigo, like city spawn and T spawn. Like now it's a bit. I would say comfortable to play city side on Vertigo.
All right. Wait, Nikos, I have to talk to you real quick. Can you how did that conversation look like when someone from Heroic called you and like, hey, could you play this tournament for us?
The truth? It was super nice feeling. I love this organization, all these teammates. I actually like them though, a little bit.
Well, except, well, maybe nerds, you know, he starts pounding this baseball even harder.
Yeah.
A little bit of
Maybe I'll
20
pound.
IQ.
Yeah.
Tell them what you're saying to me every time.
What?
That I'm maximum 20 IQ.
But it's true. You're really dumb.
Man, if you are saying it, it is what it is. Whoa!
But at least you're slightly smarter in game. Sometimes.
All right, man. That's all I wanted to know. I'm not going to bother you. Let's bother someone else. Let's keep it moving. Tessus, you're next. Favorite thing to do in the US? Outside of winning Counter-Strike games?
Yeah, that was the first thing, of course. No, the food, probably. I think the food is pretty good.
What's your favorite sort of like, what's your go-to in the US that you can't find in Europe?
Okay, that's hard to answer because it has all the things that normally people have. But last year we tried the Texas barbecue, and the brisket from there was pretty insane. So that was one of my favorites, at least.
Like a little bit of Tex-Mex, maybe?
Tex-Mex?
You don't know what that is?
Like the mix for like.
It's a Mexican food, but it's like done in a Texas style. No, it's a legit thing. I'm not throwing.
It's because there's like a flavor called Tex-Mex, but no, I haven't tried that.
You should try that for this trip. Any thoughts on the first game against VP?
It's going to be an interesting one. I think both teams have been kind of struggling, and VP. It looks like, at least from the outside, there are some clashes between their play styles and how they want to do it. So I think we just have to do everything we can to do our best against them, and if they are not at their 100%, then we will be there to take it.
How do you feel about the new update?
I think it's pretty interesting. Played a bit of Vertigo, and it's fun with something new, and at least it's a little bit nicer as CT, it feels like, on A side.
All right, man. Thank you. Good luck in your game. Have fun. Enjoy the Tex-Mex.
Hey, Frozen, can I have you for an interview? Really quick.
This
just,
is all I'm
just
doing?
2 minutes.
This is all I'm doing?
Yeah, this is the lobby. This is our version of interviews.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's what I like to do.
I don't really got any cool questions for you though. How have you been?
Great, recovering from the jet lag. Had pretty late flight or like arrival, so just hanging in there.
Hanging in there. Did you guys get a chance to look at Vertigo? You ready for it? How many times do you think it's gonna be played? What's the over/under?
Probably it's gonna be way lower amount than originally it would have been. Me personally, I just looked at it like for 10 minutes. I just ran around because it was like literally a couple of hours before I was actually leaving to the airport. So not really much time to do anything.
Does it look cool? Are you excited for it? Is it like this is gonna be cool when I get some time on it?
It looks different, for sure. Kind of reminds me in a way, like the old. I just got flashback from like the very first Vertigo. You could, just jump down to the T spawn. Yeah, I mean, it just looks different. I think like a fresh feeling to the map is. I'm not gonna say it's something we needed because a lot of people still hate Vertigo, but I think it's better than nothing. You know, we have at least something fresh.
Cool. All right, cool. I'll let you get out of here. Go rest up, enjoy yourself. Let's see, who else from FaZe should I bother? No, no, no. Definite no. Kerrigan, you're my man. Can't talk, huh? How was the cowboy hat? Did you feel good in it?
Yeah, feels at home.
Yeah. Does it make you feel like a little bit more, I don't know, American?
Yeah, kind of. I don't know, not really.
All right, I was just talking to Frozen about Vertigo. I want to just talk to you. I don't want to talk about anything specific, but like, have you worked out a way in your head to like play this map? Because there's some changes now, so the approach to the A bomb site is going to be vastly different. Have you come up with some ideas at all? Have you been able to ideate some kind of new tactics, new philosophy?
Didn't really have much time. I think first of all we had practice today, so we can kind of just test the waters. I think the good part about the map is going to be more chaotic, especially doing this event. So that fits me perfectly, especially when I'm entering on T side on Vertigo. So I think it's a good change, but let's see how it goes, because I feel like there's a lot of opportunity now, so different splits, and I actually feel the Orba has even more impact on the map now with the new catwalk and new connector can hold some different angles than the ones you always knew. So yeah, haven't really had much thought, but also I think CTs have better spawn now to kind of take ramp. So I think the deeper control is going to be very interesting to see. I think people don't want to play passive on A to begin with, because there's too many options for the Ts to split.
Yeah, you give up too much space. You guys have had a really interesting experience with Vertigo so far, from like a little secret trap pick at the major, and now all of a sudden it's changed immediately. That's all I got.
Yeah, can't say much, you know. Like, I mean, we made 7 map pool for the major, and obviously some maps are better than others. We are working on constant, especially with Dust 2 came in. Having a 7 map pool didn't hurt us in that way. So we can keep on improving and testing, but I think still we had issues with vitality on the map. That's the only one we lost to, but I think we look pretty solid on the map, so it just depends on the enemies if you want to play it or not.
All right, just one last question. I was talking to I already forgot what Jackson is, product manager? I think that's right. So this is the 100th IEM tournament. Of all the players here, I think of all the players in the pro scene, you have the most IEM appearances at like something like 32, 33, I think it was. What's your first memory of an IEM event?
I think every time I think about IEM, in some way it's Katowice. I think that was the first event that kind of made repeatedly success. We come back to arena. So for me, when I think about IEM, I think IEM Katowice. I think that's the first one. So yeah, IEM Cologne because of CS. There was always an IEM event in Cologne. So those 2 events are the ones I'm most connected with IEM. And then there's all the stops, but they never really return every year like Katowice and Cologne.
And you played in them in like 1.6 as well, right? The old IEMs. So like you've been there through the whole evolution of just like those crappy tables.
Yeah, table that could be adjusted, sitting somewhere, somebody opening door, windows just coming through the hall, microphone around the necks and sitting and breathing in the mic. I've been through it all.
I've been through it all, baby. All right, well, good luck this time around.
Thank you.
Cheers, man.
Hi, guys.
Hello. Hey.
How's it going? Hey, look at you. New jersey.
Yeah, right? It looks weird.
Nice digs. Looks weird. You're not used yet?
No, white one. I don't. It's first time I'm wearing it actually. Just received it.
How has it been so far with the team?
Great. 0 practice days, 7 official days, and then travel to here.
And on top of that, the new patch.
Yeah, well, we don't know what's going to happen there, but we're excited to play Vertigo actually.
What are some of your first thoughts on the update?
Couldn't be worse than before, so I'm gonna be happy with any changes, and I like the M4 change as well.
Yeah, and incendiary, all that stuff.
Honestly, is it only CT molly that got changed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So clearly prepared, but I like it honestly. Like I'm the guy that welcomes any change, you know. Like I embrace it and I instantly go to server when I can and I try things out and try to see how it's gonna change and impact instead of crying about it on Twitter.
All right. So first game.
First game vitality.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, we can only preparation is a little bit, but we have enough that we can actually beat them in best of 1, and I truly believe it. So it will depend, you know, like how Mar12 is. So
favorite things to do in the US outside of obviously winning Counter-Strike games?
We're just discussing NHL game, possibly.
Whoa.
That would be nice. I've never been to one before. So
does anyone like hockey except for you and your team?
Krasnal? LMBT. Krasnal doesn't know anything about it. But he invited me. Let's go an NHL game. Okay, do you watch NHL? No.
It's only because the tickets for the NBA game are more expensive.
I know you're gonna hate me for it, but NBA is just not for me. You know?
How could I hate you, man? You're
Because
a great.
I will love it.
You're a great.
You reference
Yeah, but
every single time on the broadcast. So.
yeah, well, yes. You know, any team I cheer for starts losing, so you know.
Okay, which one you cheer for now?
Denver.
All right, just
They
so I know
lost.
who to bet against.
Now I'm cheering for Dallas. They're probably gonna lose too. But yeah, we're not gonna bore people with that. Thank you, Stiko. We'll keep it moving.
Thank you.
We'll talk to Haji here. Haji,
Hello, guys.
how's it going, man?
Going great. Happy to be in America for the first time.
First time?
Yeah.
What do you wanna experience while you're here, if you have the time?
Yeah, as Martin said, maybe NBA match will be cool or whatever, any sports. But yeah, just having fun, go outside a bit of the hotel. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
How did you come to Monte, sort of? How did you end up standing in for them?
So yeah, I got approached by them to stand in. I didn't hesitate. I think it's really great opportunity for me to show myself and help the guys because I've been playing with them a lot in FPL. These guys have been FPL grinders and I am too. And yeah, we kind of made be friends because of that, you know. And yeah, I think it helped me get picked up for the stand-in.
All right. How do you feel about going some of your Frenchies in Vitality in the first game?
Yeah, it's a tough first match, but at the same time, we can surprise them. It's a best of one. So yeah, I'm happy that it's best of one. The fact that they are French doesn't really matter, to be honest. If it was a full French squad, maybe, you know. But now it's it's only 2 players, right, that are French. So yeah, nothing special, I think.
Are you a screamer at LAN, or are you more chill?
Yeah, I scream a lot. Yeah, I tend to scream a lot.
So maybe a little bit of a shouting match with Apex. We'll see.
Yeah, that could be good content. Yeah. I think that could be cool, yeah, but we need to win some round before.
Hopefully, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the update? Any thoughts?
That Vertigo change is wild. Yeah, it happened only 2 days ago and instantly played it. But it is what it is. You need to embrace the change. Yeah, I think that's very much it. The M4, I think it's good that it came back. It's less expensive because everybody was using silencer almost. So it can help that people will buy it more. But yeah, I'm happy with it overall.
All right, man. Thanks. Good luck. Have fun in your first match. I'm going to let you catch up with your team so you don't get lost. And I'll try not to get lost as well.
What are you guys doing right now? What are the observers set up before the matches go live? What's your back end preparation?
So for me, I move my monitors around a little bit, here and there. Other than that, I mostly kind of don't do much. MC over there is working hard. He actually is more the brains of the two of us. I kind of just sit here, and then every now and then someone will tell me to do stuff. But for the most part, I just sit here, have a demo open, and that's about it.
Could you give me an example of you moving the monitors just so I can get a visual of exactly what the workflow is like?
Yeah, so one thing, sometimes these are swapped. So I do actually have to do some lifting and stuff like that. But sometimes I'll just raise and lower it just to find the right angle. This is a little too far away. I think that's good. We're good.
That's not bad. You're greasing the wheels. And on a real talk, I'm assuming this is more MC's purview. As you said, he's kind of the brains of the operation. But with the new Vertigo, you guys got to figure out new camera pathing or new hotkeys for different areas?
Yes, MC will be working on some of that stuff. We still need to update the radar at the moment because obviously radar needs to be changed to allow for their gap and their little catwalk. So that's an update right now, but it will be updated tomorrow. We have a demo running right now. This is actually on the new one already. For me, because I haven't played it obviously because it came out while I was flying. So I've been trying to figure out what are the angles actually going to be and try to be aware of everything that's going to be different.
All right, so here's the Rushley prediction of the popular angles that will be used in the pro play.
Yeah, so obviously, they made that, so the cursor is on the damn screen, man. I can't turn. So basically, there's an angle, give me an hour, I'll turn this around. These angles are going to be wild. There's going to be a lot of cheesy angles here. Also really far back over here to watch people cross.
Off angle on the right, surely, right?
Yeah, and people are going to smoke this area, right? And I think this area is going to be HE'd like crazy, honestly, and just try to fight through this. CT's and T's, in my opinion. There's some cheese. This one seems, from the T perspective, this one looks dirty as hell. I'd show you. Oh, wait.
Oh, he's got it.
I kind of got it here, but it looks like as they're coming up ramp, like imagine a CT is in between there. That looks pretty dirty, honestly.
Yeah, that is pretty nasty.
That's nasty. So yeah, I think it's gonna be sick though.
Retakes look like they're going to be fun on this bomb site. Ben, do you have any thoughts you want to add to this? Any questions, concerns, comments, critiques, perhaps?
Yeah, I think that head triangle or that little gap there, it looked filthy. To be fair, from the T perspective, it's one of those dodgy little slithers.
Well, I'm excited to see how this goes. You guys are probably excited to get a whole new experience of observing. All right, yeah, good talk. All right, yes.
Can they hear us?
Hi guys. It's not gonna be so easy for you to just, ignore me and walk past. I'm gonna keep chasing you. We wanna get this over with, now, so you can focus on setting up the SSD. Flit, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. You?
I'm doing great, thanks. You like coming to the US?
Of course. Last time we won here. It was ESL Challenger Atlanta.
All right, so good experience, good memories. Tell me some of your first impressions about the update.
Oh, it's some wrong with the economy, but I think it's better now. You can buy Galils with armor if you plant bomb and close round pistol.
All right, let's stop here because the camera guy will kill me.
After what I said, Vertigo, we didn't test it. We will try. We will practice a little bit today and prepare some stuff. But it's some interesting. But they should just change Vertigo.
Yeah, hope so. One can hope. Tell me, it seems like you guys had more officials than practices with Electronic.
More official?
Yeah, it feels like you had a lot of official games ever since you joined.
It's hard to prepare. We coming or 2-3 days at home, and we just have not too much practice how we want.
All right, man. I'll let you go set up. We'll bother someone else a little bit. All right, Norbert. Yeah. I was just talking to Flit. He was telling me about the update. How do you feel about it?
I feel so bad for Vertigo. I don't know. They keep ruining map. Better to bring back overpass and remove this shit.
I agree. How about the incendiaries, the CT changes, the economy?
I think they still need to fix the incendiaries, CT incendiary, because it's 5 or 6 seconds, not 7 as was before. And economy, I hope we will not lose the second round after we won the pistol. And I know we'll see, but I think they need to fix Molly still. And as you see, they didn't fix T-Molly, and they fixed only CT, and it got less sprayed. So I hope they will fix it.
All right, man. Thank you. I'll keep it moving. We're going to keep it short with everyone. Dennis, I just wanted to ask you, it feels like you guys had more official games than you had practice games since you joined the team.
Yeah, it's true.
Is that tough?
Very tough. I mean, I want to practice, not just play officials.
Is it how hard it is to get on the same page when you just have to play officials all the time?
I don't know. It's better to ask James.
James?
Yes.
Thoughts? How hard it is to get on the same page with a new guy when you just have so many officials and not that much time to practice?
It's very tough. It's hard to play without any straight, and that's all.
When are you gonna start releasing, when are you gonna make your own sort of website for lessons?
I don't understand.
In Counter-Strike lessons, you have your YouTube. Are you gonna start something like,
in CS2?
A school?
No, I don't wanna do this because now I'm player, and maybe after my career.
All right, thoughts about the heroic game?
It's very good opponent. We will prepare, and we will try to enjoy our game.
All right, thanks. Good luck, guys. We'll leave you to it. Godspeed.
Maybe you want to ask something? For Fame?
For who?
Nothing. Ask Fame something.
Ask Fame something, okay. But what Norbert says, I have to do. Fame, favorite fast food in the US?
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, that's a good choice. Flit reminded me you guys won last time you were in the US.
Yeah, but actually I didn't try In-N-Out. I wanna try it. Maybe it's better.
It's overrated.
Yeah?
I like Chick-fil-A a lot. It's very good.
That's good, man. Norbert, you happy? You happy? He's happy. I'm happy. We're all happy. Everyone's having a great time. Thank you, VP.
Are you excited about the map changes?
I mean, not really. We don't play Vertigo, so.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I mean, the Molotov is the incendiary is like,
Yeah.
it's a big change.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be neat.
Oh, he's getting props.
Especially Inferno.
Yeah, the Inferno one not having the one molly that's.
Yeah, it's a game changer for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dust 2, you excited?
Oh yeah, this show is. I like the map.
You guys had who'd you beat? You just had a pretty big win on the Astralis.
Yeah.
That you smashed on it. Yeah, that had to be cool.
Yeah, it was cool. We prepped like good in the map, and the practice we had was pretty like consistent and good for us. So yeah, it's a good map.
Nice. All right, cool. Let's see what Twist is doing. Giving a Canadian a non-fedora cowboy hat.
That's right.
Are you wearing one of these? Here, take this one.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, just pop that bad boy on. Yes. Wilton pulls it off. That should actually be a permanent style.
Yeah, I think you could. But you go from like. You remember me, right? Shotguns, golf carts. I got this. I'm down, and that was good.
Honestly, I'm gonna try and go back this year if you're still around.
Felipe doesn't believe that's real. He thinks we're trolling.
Oh, I got the videos. I'll show you. It's sweet.
Yeah. You went with him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, skeet shooting baby is sweet.
I got 50 out of 100 on my first try.
How hard is it?
Taco got 12.
Taco wasn't great at it. Yeah, well, so is Taco at one time. Now he's apparently a boxer. So.
This is what he actually pretty.
Yeah, what's Taco up to?
He's boxing, he's playing, streaming. I think that's it.
Okay,
I think that's about it.
We all miss Taco. What's up, Taco? Hey.
Go take your pictures.
Get in there. Yep. How'd you like the cowboy hat, Twist? Is it going to become a staple of your wardrobe from now on?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Well, good talk, I guess.
Oh my God, I pull it off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You look great.
Irish?
Yeah, you're like.
If you had like
A potato farmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Irish or
Idaho. Idaho.
Idaho.
Thoughts on Hershey's?
Really, really good. It's expensive at home, so I have to make good use of it here.
Nice. All right. First thing, new update. Love it, hate it. What are your initial thoughts?
I love it. We got 2 precs on Vertigo. I love it so far.
What are your first impressions about Vertigo specifically? Since I think you're the first guy I talked to who's actually practiced it.
I think like normally you would fight down like with the gap smoke, with the deep smoke, whatever kind of smokes you want to use. And now it's like one step back, and I think like normally people would do the crane check. Instead, now it's like the different way because you have to go so long around the crane. So it's more like these 2 sides swapped, and you fight more for the sandbags area instead of the deep area.
All right. What are your first impressions on the change? You think it's good? Does it like improve it?
It was really T-sided so far in the precs. I think that will change over time when CTs kind of figure out the ways. I think you cannot fight as a CT. I think it will get more T-sided for sure because you cannot fight as a CT more. Like back then you used to fight like the gap and the ramp together. And now you have to make decisions of which side you want to fight. Because if the Ts attack one of them, like either heavy gap or heavy ramp, they will have advantage for sure because there are so many angles now for the CTs to cover. Yeah, so I think for sure it will be more T-sided. It's my impression.
How about the economy? You see any early changes for the Ts now in the second round after the plant, that kind of stuff?
I'm not too worried about the plant. I think like obviously they got a bit less money, but like I'm more worried about the CTs having a less Molotov time. So for example, every like the banana trades on Inferno, like on every map basically the molly trades that would happen usually are now in favor of the Ts because the molly is like 1.5 seconds up longer. So that's for sure an improvement for T. But I like the change to the CT molly, that's a bit cheaper. So we will get to see more mollies. And also in piston round, you could buy now duets and molly. This is a huge upgrade for the CTs for sure.
All right, you guys have had a bunch of officials recently here. So what's it like, having to prepare for an event in NA compared to EU?
Oh yeah, we got a lot of game time, not so much practice. Even on like, we had, for example, officials in the evening, and then we were like, let's practice today, but like it was hard to find precs, especially quality precs. So we just try to use the game time, the officials, as like the real practice. I think it's also the best practice. But yeah, in Europe, you could prepare your maps really good. I think here's just like we're overall feeling good. The maps we played, like in officials that we got, we're like feeling super good on it. But yeah, maybe not all of them, but like we're feeling good.
How's it been going since Pro League? Because there you guys had a couple of insane games versus G2. Now you're going to have to open up the tournament against FaZe, so it doesn't get any easier. How's that progression been going?
Pro League was like a huge storm, like a lot of emotions, like we were super hyped. Then it got a bit calmer now with the online games at home. We were in the boot camp in Austin. Like it got a bit calmer, we had a bit of a chill time. We played some games, obviously. But now that we're back on LAN, I feel the hype for sure. Can't wait to get started. And like for these guys, it's like the Cologne for me in Germany. For these guys, it's the Dallas. Like I will feel the energy for sure. We all feel it, and we're excited to get hyped in the games.
All right, man. Thank you so much. Good luck. Have fun. How's it going? SSD setup, another successful day in the office.
Yeah, I know. Just trying to hit some hedges again.
Well, you were a little bit of a revelation at Pro League for people who haven't been paying attention during your time on Team 1. Yep. You know, and it's been a little bit of an up and down trip with the time in 0-0 Nation and all that stuff. So how does it feel, you know, again, delivering now with this team?
Feels great because I feel like I was like an underrated player, and I had a lot of pressure before because like I never had the opportunity to show my capabilities. And now that I'm in a more comfortable, environment, I just feel like I can just show up what I have, you know?
How's it been for you in this new update? You know, a little bit, you're seeing a little bit more space on the T side because of the incendiaries being weaker, or is it not a massive difference?
I feel like it will come off to CTs using more HEs, like the old CSGO meta. Like, for example, in Inferno, as a CT, you would have to molly, like, Broom and then double need a tree or something. So, like, it will come up to, like, having more HEs to, like, the strong part of the, or, like, the strong choke points. So, I think it's fine. But it's definitely worse for CTs, and also that it's a worse molly and it's a more expensive molly, so it's really bad, but we can find something to work with. You guys had a ton of officials here in NA, and you've been spending time here. Do you think that might be a problem since you're going up against FaZe in game 1, just even though you're aware of it mentally that it's not the same level of opposition, but just sort of getting used to that quickly? I think that the more officials we play, it's going to be better for us because like we can fix a lot of stuff that we cannot see or fix during practice, because like pressure and stuff, it will help us a lot to fix, and they will not know what we're fixing. So it's probably like a +1 for us, but you know, it's FaZe, so just try to do our best and focus on our game and try to do good fundamentally.
Don't worry about it. I already got most of the information from your teammates. I just want to ask you, home turf, how does it feel? Is it a different feel to other tournaments?
Yeah, definitely a different feel to other tournaments. We don't have to adapt to the new environment or whatnot, and we're home. Jet lag isn't a thing, obviously, right? So it definitely feels good.
Where are you from in the US?
From California.
So it's not like really home turf, but Sin was telling me that, you know, for you guys and for the org, like it's a big deal trying to do well here, maybe a little bit more than some of the other tournaments.
Yeah, definitely. I think since it's home turf, we're more comfortable, so maybe that allows us to perform better.
Gives you an edge against FaZe?
Definitely, yeah, I think so.
All right, man. Have a good one. Have fun.
All right, cool. Here we are in the hall, the performance hall, the giant room. This looks like it could be Moria from Lord of the Rings. This is where the Dreamhack Festival is going to take place, to get to the point. It's going to look vastly different when everything's done. Obviously, these rafters are going to be raised up. It's cool seeing it empty like this because it shows you this sheer scale and all the honking of what this room is going to be. Because once we actually get all the booths and all the competitors, the BYOC in here, all the smaller tournaments going on, you're not going to be able to see quite how big this place is. But the Dreamhack Festival is always full of activity, full of craziness, and it's a big, unique angle to the Intel Extreme Masters tournament going on right next door inside the arena. But yeah, this place is just fun when it's all filled up, so we're excited to see it.
Ali, what have you been up to from Pro League up to this event?
Not a whole lot. We went back to Australia for about 10 days, so we adjusted to the time zone there just in time to fly out to here. So, yeah.
Is it going to be hard to go up against Donk after Tux?
After Tux, probably not. They're pretty similar players, so it should be right.
All right. What do you think about the new update?
Of the new update? I don't know, man. Vertigo, I don't reckon it'll get played too much. I like the util changes and the price, obviously, because I actually like the A4. But I just want to see what Vertigo is like in the meta after this event.
All right, thank you. That was very kind of you. Now I'll bother some of your teammates. Backside, you're an A4 or an A1 guy?
A4, but it was always too expensive.
And now?
I'm an A4 player now. It's going to be used.
What do you think about some of the other changes? You know, the incendiary. Did you get a chance to play it at all?
Not too much, but I think the economy changes are really good. Maybe a few more changes to CT, like make the kit cheaper. But other than that, I reckon it's all good. It's pretty good.
What's your favorite fast food in the US?
Raising Cane's. We had it 2 days ago for the first time, and it's good.
That's an interesting choice. Who else do we got? You're missing one guy. Oh, I see what he's doing. All right, never mind. We'll talk to Ince. Ince, how are you doing, man?
Doing good, doing good. A little bit getting over the jet lag still, but no, it's good.
Yeah, you guys just can't catch a break wherever you go. You know, which one is worse, Europe or here?
I don't know. It's weird. Like this time, people are feeling a bit more jet lagged, but I think we got to LA a couple of days ago, so we have a bit of time to adjust. But some people are still adjusting. I'm fine right now, but usually Europe's pretty bad.
How do you feel about the game against Spirit that you guys have coming up?
Obviously a tough matchup, but I think with our recent wins and going up in the ranking, and they haven't been playing events, so it's probably a fair matchup. I think we just have to try shut down Donk, I guess, if anyone can do that. So we'll do our best.
All right, appreciate it. You guys have fun with the SSD and all that good stuff. See you later.
All right, here he is. He's the lawyer. He's done his duty. He's done his diligence. He's defended ZywOo. Give me your thoughts on the post-trial emotions you're going through.
Well, I think what happened in this interrogation room was pretty much what I expected. Came in prepared. The charges were bullshit anyway.
Yeah.
As you can see, this was very physical for me. We got very much into it. I think at some point security was involved.
You look hot. You look sweaty. You're warm. You're flushed.
Yeah, listen, I got to put it all on the table.
Sure.
That's the way I see it. And when it comes to defending the interests of ZywOo, then there's no step I won't pull.
Did you win? Did you win? Or do we have to wait for the...
Well, let me just say this. If the charges aren't dropped, there's a lawsuit coming, and that's all I'm going to say.
We're coming right back, baby.
We're coming right back at you.
Man, I'm excited to see it.
Hey, man, I'm sorry. We're going to do this fast so you can do the setup. How's it going? How are you enjoying Dallas?
I'm enjoying. It's okay. I don't know. I'm happy to be here.
Thoughts on the new update?
I didn't test a lot, but I think it's good.
You've been in the team for almost 6 months now. How's it been for you?
Yeah, I like it nicely, so I'm happy to be here. Yeah, that's it.
You guys had a tough draw in Chengdu, right? When we last saw you at IEM, there were some close games there. Doesn't get any easier here. You have Mouz in the first round. Any thoughts on the matchup?
We know it's hard, but I don't know. This new best of one, I don't know. Maybe we'll win. So we are confident. We are confident.
Tell me your favorite fast food chain in the US.
What, sorry?
Fast food chain in the US, like, you know, In-N-Out or Shake Shack or something like that you like to try when you're in the US?
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah. Five Guys? It's good.
Yeah, Five Guys.
Five Guys. It's right, man. Thanks, guys. I'll leave you to it. Good luck. Have fun.
Good. I wanted to steal you, but finish your thing.
No, I'm just talking through the different booths, what the different pictures are. So,
Okay. What have we got? Name them.
So this is the Fnatic booth. So essentially, they're one of 2 teams to win the World Championship 3 times. So just different roster pictures from the teams that won it, basically.
So that was the Fnatic booth. This is just like the IEM booth. You can see all the branding in the back is some various stages. This one is Cologne on the left with that beautiful catwalk and like the little V, the little legs. It looked like a human being inside the arena. It was cool. This is, I think, Katowice in 2013. I could be wrong. Dallas here on the end. But yeah, various IEM stages that we've gone through over the years in celebration of Dallas 2024 being the 100th Intel Extreme Masters event ran. The other team other than Fnatic to win, how many was it? 3? 3 world championships. So those would be like the Katowices and the Colognes, and I think early on it was something different. Yeah, all the different NaVi liners. Got Flamey in there. That's pretty sweet. It's been a minute. Boomich on the end. This is the old school 1.6 NaVi roster. Boomich lifted another trophy. Another old school NaVi roster, simple right in the middle. We love that. Yeah, plenty of memories here in the NaVi booth. And then over here, we're going to be a little bit more quiet because someone's recording content. It's the Vitality guys. And this is looking like the Astralis booth, the greatest team of all time, lifting their plethora of trophies as we go. Big Dupree up in front, looking happy as ever. The whole team grabbing the trophy here on the end. Yeah, this is a beautiful little booth.
The first IEM major.
The first IEM major. Ooh, just as if they needed one more accolade to add to the resume.
No, that's what this booth was the first IEM major.
Gotcha. Okay. And here's the other four that we have. Are these all themed as well?
Okay, you have Oliveira over here. He won StarCraft World Finals 2022 or 2023, one of the two. Huge underdog story, basically the equivalent of like Party Astronauts winning Cologne. So came out basically on groups, did barely made it through groups, and then just won the whole thing. It was sick, very emotional. Right here, this is Rafa. He was a Quake player. Yeah. He won back-to-back World Finals, just like NaVi actually. The same 2 years that NaVi won their first two, he won back-to-back as well for Quake. You have Orange Marmalade right there. He won an insane 1v2 in World of Warcraft, and at the time it was kind of never done before. So, huge moment, insane moment in esports. They beat SK Gaming in the finals with his 1v2. This is XPeke, biggest IEM clip in the.
Yeah, is this the back door?
That's the back door. That's the back door man himself. So, yep. Yeah, just cool different IEM moments. That's not Counter-Strike actually.
Yeah, it's weird. Like we always, StarCraft is such a cool game to be in the IEM circuit. I love watching top level StarCraft. It's cool as hell. So we got Ents. I'm assuming this is from Dallas last year. Rio Major. This would be, yep, it actually says it right there. This one's cool. I like this, like Monte just like worshiping the trophy as well. Just like goal accomplished, settle down, let the adrenaline kick in, enjoy the moment, breathe it in. You also had, that was like the iconic Nico, like really staring at the trophy like a little newborn baby.
Yep. This was the EG from back in the day.
Yep, there's Danny Montana. There's our good friend Lurpus that we all love on Twitter. Storm, he's a North American legend.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a cool history. Yeah, it's crazy how far back this goes. Neo, there's the old Polish guys, Neo, Taz.
Yeah, I think that was the first ever IEM winning moment picture, I'm pretty sure. So
okay.
With Team Pentagram winning, so.
That's sweet.
Yep.
Look how young Get Right. And Forrest looks.
I know.
No beard Forrest. Karn's up there as well. Yeah, it's crazy. I love it. I love the history of IEM. This is the Dallas booth of all the different IEM Dallases we've done, which is basically 24 is this year, so none of these, but 23, 22. Before the online era, these were all Dreamhack events out of Dallas. So these are the IEM ones of just shots of the fans and the crowds, cowboy hats over here, having a good time. These dudes are cheering about something. The crowd in Dallas, it's like I'm not going to say a small arena, but it's smaller. But these guys pack it out and get loud, so it's cool as hell in there.